In this video, we are visiting one of the most magical, serene places I have ever seen, and that is Hallstatt, Austria. We're on our way in from Salzburg, which is about a 1.5 hour drive. And it's a beautiful drive through several different small villages. And soon we enter the town. We end up having to turn around to go back through a tunnel to find some quick parking. The reason we're parking here is because we're going to quickly walk to the Hallstatt Beinhaus before it closes. The Hallstatt Beinhaus, or Bone House, is where painted skulls are preserved because the village didn't have much space for burials between the lake and the mountains. So many of these skulls are decorated with different names and flowers, which makes it a really unique tradition. Wow, this is a little eerie.
That is crazy.
And now we're in here alone. Can you imagine, like, setting this up? Mm-hmm. Like, especially this? Mm-hmm. So they said it's just because they didn't have room.
Really?
Well, that there was so many skulls.
Yeah.
It's definitely eerie, but I've never seen anything like this. So, do you think these people are buried here with their heads? And those are just for those who didn't?
No.
Let's take a quick look in the chapel here. And now let's try and navigate our way out of these alleys and back to the car. It's like a maze here, but it's definitely a fun place to get lost. Parked in this garage to go to the Beinhaus, but I don't think you have to do that. It just was, we just did it.
So we just keep going now?
Yeah, let's just keep going. Now we're heading over to our hotel, which is on the other side of the lake, and it's actually a whole other town here, but it's only about 10 minutes away, and it really doesn't feel like a separate town because it's just so close. But it was a lot cheaper to stay on the other side of the lake. And here's our hotel, Dormio Resort. It's extremely cute. The rooms are all each in their own little house. Even though it was a whole building, it is just a regular room. Oh. We have an upstairs?
No.
Oh. We only have an upstairs.
Clean espresso pots.
How cool. So. Wow, a big tub.
Ooh.
And now let's head back into Hallstatt. Let's see, this is such a German. Apparently this is a thing in the car for when it's like you only have 90 minutes to park. I didn't even know of this thing. And Kevin just immediately pulled it out. And he set the time, put it on the dashboard. We did another tunnel parking, but I believe this is a different one than where we parked for the Beinhaus. Kind of employees?
Yeah, so.
Oh, wow. This grocery store only had one employee who came out to stock, but then would go and disappear. The rest of the store was completely self-service, which was pretty cool. Okay, I'm trying that. What? It's weird. Back to the hotel and eat it. Yep. We're gonna have a little lake picnic. Picnic.
Was willst du haben?
Yes. Here.
Leona.
Huh?
Leona.
Leona?
Leona.
Oh, it's like bologna. What did you get?
Capri-Sun.
Oh. And I got Serrano with Schinken. And a cola Capri Sun. That's weird. They really mashed that pickle in.
Try your smashed pickle.
I can eat bread here. But a little like bitter, not salty. Now I'm gonna try my Coke Capri Sun. Capri Sun with a paper straw. I already have so much trouble doing it with the plastic straw, and now you want me to puncture it with a paper straw? Not sure why, but this footage turned into slow motion, which I think is kind of funny. But it's weird, for sure. It's not normal.
Getting in trouble.
Yeah, he has a thicker neck. They don't even acknowledge each other. They're like, okay, you go that way, I go this way. Can you stand? Stand? Good, Swanee. Yeah. So the next morning, I got up a little early to walk around the property, and I would have loved to stay here a lot longer because this place seems like it has some really great amenities. For now, I'm just going to enjoy these very active ducks. And now Kevin came out to meet for breakfast. It was an excellent breakfast with lots of variety, and if I remember correctly, it was included in the price of the stay. I'm gonna have some glitter. The two plates. Who's the American and who's the German? It's a cute restaurant. Classic combo.
You want some honey?
Thanks. It's over here.
Yeah.
I guess it goes to Hallstatt, but it's the Bahnhof, and there's actually a train over at the Bahnhof right now. Can't see it, but this is the bus for going around. We are now leaving Obertraun. Oh, there's it on the side. Actually, there's the train that came into town in Obertraun. It's a really nice area. I mean, it feels like I'm in Yosemite or something. And now we've checked out of the hotel and are heading back into Hallstatt. We're getting in right before 9 a.m., which seems to be just in time before the masses of tourists come into town on the various buses. Is this a cat or a dog? Either way, no pooping allowed. And now we are walking through the town along the water, heading over to get that iconic Hallstatt Viewpoint. It's a big guy. Very clear water. What do you think?
Good.
Just good?
Mm-hmm.
Okay.
Great.
Great. Oh, okay.
That's the duck.
The duck. So we came last night to the market.
Yep.
It says it's 9:19 a.m. in the morning.
So,
Let me see what your phone says.
it's
Okay,
9:19.
9:19. Okay, good. I'm basically really good at this kind of clock reading.
It's good because then you can explain it to me how to do it.
Yes.
Yeah.
You look at the shadow
Okay. And then how will you do it?
and you just know. This is the city center, I think.
Hmm?
It's cute, right? It's a church. That's a whole grape?
Great. You're making great even on the top.
This one.
Oh, it's cool.
Now let's take a look inside this church. This is the Evangelical Church, and its lakeside steeple is what creates that classic, iconic postcard view of the village, which we will see soon. This church is probably the most recognizable landmark in Hallstatt. And up there on the hill is the church and Beinhaus area that we were at yesterday. And now we've made it to the viewpoint. There's some signage here that informs tourists to keep the racket down, which I do appreciate because this is very much a peaceful place. And here are a look at all of those people who came in from the tour buses. That's why it said to get here before the tour buses. And now we're walking back to the car to the other side of town. We came across several shops, including this guy's woodworking shop, and I got the cutest little nativity ornament here. Hang on, I think I might get this then.
Yep. Now the tour buses start piling in. And the other tourists. Free salt. Look at the cars coming in like crazy. Maybe we taste some. Look at that. Look how fast. I'm glad. See? That's why it shuts out up early. And now we're stopping into the salt store. Hallstatt
is actually one of the oldest salt mining regions in the world, with mining here going back to more than 7,000 years ago. The salt mine above the village is what made Hallstatt so important historically, and even though it was closed while we visit, we still were able to go to the store to get some salt.
So we did get something from Salzwelten. Salzwelten?
Ja.
Ja, ja.
Aber Salzwelten ist zu. Look how fast it filled up. 9 euros. Wow, that is some pricey parking.
It is.
They are definitely a tourist city. Well, now we're on to the next town, Wien.
All right, now let's take that beautiful drive over to Vienna.
Way to Wien, where we will have Wiener Schnitzel. Everyone's going into Hallstatt.
Like and subscribe to see our next video as we see the grand sights and sounds of Vienna.